Welcome to English and German Diction for Singers. I'm Amanda Johnson. Today we are discussing a vowel that is in between closed I and open I in both English and in German. If you have studied English diction on its own, you might have encountered the barred I. That is what I'm referring to. Things get a bit complicated in IPA when you have the same sound across languages and you have two different symbols. Likewise, we can have the same symbol in IPA across languages that represents a different sound. This is where IPA can be considered to be a tool, a valuable tool, but not the answer for everything. So for some reason, German phoneticians do not acknowledge that the barred I represents a sound in the German language. This is why I don't use this symbol when teaching English and German together. Rather, I use the open I symbol to represent this hybrid sound as well as the open I itself. So this is where it gets a little bit confusing. But the reason I do this is because the barred I doesn't exist in German to represent it. So we are going to go with what the German phoneticians use to represent this hybrid sound. When do we have this sound that is in between? We have it in English when we have a word that ends in Y or IES, it's plural. So for example, a word like city, that final sound is the hybrid. Closed I would be E, open I would be I, and in between we have I, that hybrid vowel. In German, we encounter this vowel whenever we have the spelling I followed by CH, so often with the Ich laut. So it is incorrect, even though we write it as an open I, to pronounce the word for I as Ich. That is too open. In fact, we want it to be Ich. Not closed. Closed would be Ich, too focused. Too open, Ich. In between, Ich. Perfect. So we have it there, I before CH in German. We also have it in the IG suffix. So a word like fertig is our hybrid vowel. So let's practice a few words in both languages, being cognizant of the fact that you are forming the exact same sound. So let's start with English. Here are some examples. Cities, fancy, folly. We take that same sound into German now. Fertig, spricht, dich. For more exercises on this hybrid vowel, please check out my other playlist entitled Exercises to practice this further.